All right, yeah, something just came through.
At Night will start in 30 seconds.
And I brought out my money fan.
Girl, I need one of them. Where'd you get that from?
Gift.
Oh, you still screwing him? Oh, I was from Lorenzo. Lorenzo, send me a money fan like that because my last name is Money, and I would like one of these. That would make the pussy real happy. I can't hear you,
I know
Lorenzo.
his. Hold on, just hold on, babe. Hold on.
And now, introducing Casey Carter.
I got what you need. I got what you want. I got what you need. Tell them giddy up. I got horses in the back, trunk in the front. Exterior red and that inside buttercup. I got what you need. I got what you want. I got what you need. Tell them giddy up.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Casey Carter.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hey, welcome to a special Casey at Night. As you know, Casey at Night typically is on Wednesdays at 7. But as you can see, I have a guest. And only when I have special in-house guests will I break protocol and show up on a different day. So everyone, I'd like to introduce you to Angie Money,
Hey, everybody.
AKA your neighborhood
Hope dealer.
hope dealer. Also,
The pussy fairy.
oh, okay, Pussy Fairy. And, is that it?
Yeah.
And host of PussyTalk podcast. Now, my little promos during the week have been how many times can we say the word pussy? And I mean that. I mean that. Like wholeheartedly. We are saying this word as many times as we can.
And don't y'all ugly motherfuckers on my lab try to get me blocked because I know how y'all hate them pussies.
Okay, we're going to start with Angie and I met at Exotica. And if you know anything about Casey, you know Casey meets everybody at Exotica. Or at least it feels like I meet everybody at Exotica. And this was during one of my moments of just walking around, Lorenzo and I. And this stunner comes walking up and was like, hey. And I was like, hey, girl, hey. We chatted a little bit. She gave me some gifts, and I was just telling her I literally have kept them. One of the gifts I kept was this. And this is Pussy.
It's an all natural energy drink. You guys can click the link in my bio and you can purchase your pussy drinks and sip on some pussy because I know y'all love them pussies.
Did you hear her say y'all can sip on some pussies? Okay. And then she also gave me this little gift, which I have to tell you, I am totally into pillow mist. And
I gotta send you one. I have pussy linen spray now.
okay, we're gonna.
If I didn't have any, but I'll.
That's
send
okay.
You, some.
You can send me some, and I absolutely adore little things like this. It's sometimes it's not the how much a gift is; it's the thoughtfulness of the gift. And so, again, I sat it down. It was like when Angie comes on the show. Then
I'm all about self care. I wanted on Sunday because I knew the ladies was gonna be, the pussies was gonna be working hard all weekend trying to get that bag at Exotica. They was trying to get them subscriptions. They was trying to sell them pictures. They was trying to get that bag. And I said on Sunday, I wanted to give something to the ladies for saying the pussies matter. You need a self care today because Sundays is a short day. Everybody is typically tired and worn out from Saturday. And so I just was walking around just gifting random women some self-care.
and honey, like I said, we saw each other. That was what was that? April.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it. And this is My 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 pussy juice has been in the refrigerator.
She ready to sip on that pussy now, y'all.
You know what? Let's go on ahead.
Yes, give a live review of the pussy juice.
Okay, hold on while I run for a straw.
She like to suck it out the straw. I'm sorry. This is not nighttime. My bad, y'all. I know. My bad. I'm sorry. Lorenzo, don't pay me no man, okay?
I'm with you.
Okay.
Go ahead and say whatever you want to say.
Oh yeah, Lorenzo's all about that.
Oh, okay. Lorenzo, this mouth could get a little.
Okay.
She say she like to sip her pussy. I'm sorry.
Oh God, that's some good pussy.
Ooh, y'all heard her. See, pussy should be good.
Ooh. Okay, I'm a person who likes the taste of exotic fruits. That's what this is.
And it's all natural, so it doesn't have a bunch of additives in it, a bunch of extra things. I'm vegan, so I always want to make sure that, stuff that I'm putting into my body is good, not for me, but, to me, but also for me. A good pussy is a healthy pussy. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, I gotta get me some more of that. Like, yeah, we don't have to talk about how I can get some more of that. I mean, because it's those who know me well, I don't bullshit. So I would have been polite if it wasn't good. But I wouldn't be like, ooh,
Y'all order y'all pussy too.
Ooh, that's good. Okay.
She got the pussy juice dripping. I'm sorry.
No.
My bad, Lorenzo. I know this is in the daytime.
Lorenzo, you know she don't.
I'm really not sorry.
Please tell her
sorry to the people who over there saying she keeps saying pussy.
Because that's the whole point of this show. Okay? So if that's going to offend you, let's just put it out there. Please go. I don't want you to be upset. I don't want you to be in your feelings. I don't want you to get us kicked off of the lives that we do because there are those who want to talk about the pussy. As a matter of fact. So this week, I was watching Ladies First, the Netflix documentary about the women of rap. Because hip hop is this and rap is that. And so what struck me, there were a few things that struck me, and I even wrote some of these things down. And one of them was the reaction to wet ass pussy. I was offended by the fact that men tried to tell women they should not talk about the pussy. Go ahead, Angie.
The reason I tell women, the reason why men don't want you to own the pussy and just own it is because they know once you own the pussy, the less of the pussy they will get. Okay? And that makes them angry. Think about it. When you tell a man no, they'll damn near do anything to still get the pussy. I don't care about you being on your period. I'm trying to fuck. I don't care about your kids being woke. Is we finna fuck? You know what I'm saying? They really just want to get to the pussy. And when you take the pussy, that's why I always say the pussy give it and the pussy take it. I take my pussy back. If I want to get at a nigga, I ain't gonna not answer my phone or nothing. I'm gonna still answer to him. Everything still be talking to him. Then as soon as he say something about some pussy, no, sir. That should make them angry. Y'all ever want to know how to make a man angry? Take your pussy back. And that's why they have a problem with you owning pussy. Because they don't want you to know how powerful it really is. Because they know if you know the real power in it, they wouldn't get none. Because power comes within the real power of y'all pussies, lady, comes from holding out on the pussy. A powerful pussy is a pussy that can enter the room and make every man in that room want that pussy. And ain't no man in that room had that pussy. And when she leave that room, them niggas gonna be in there texting somebody asking, who fucking her? No, we need to know. And guess what? Your price just went up.
Oh, exponentially. Okay.
And so the man that you might say, he gonna say, oh yeah, because I tried. Ain't none of these niggas I know fucks you. That's the quality. And when men be like, ain't nobody gonna do this and pay for this and pay for that, that's a lie. I'm gonna tell you why. Because free pussy, everybody have it's open form. Everybody can access free pussy. But pussy that costs, and that's not even just financially. Pussy that costs.
Time,
don't let that go over your head.
Energy. Pussy
that costs is going to have less mouths on it because everybody can't afford her.
And again, she said, it's not always about the money. It's also time, energy, effort.
Respect. The two things men can't give: respect and honesty. That shit is the most expensive ever. They'll goddamn it buy you a house before they goddamn it be honest.
I'm gonna let that linger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So to that end, I totally subscribe to the idea that men will do just about anything. History has proven
Wars.
men will do anything. For those of you who even remotely believe in Adam and Eve, Adam was first with God. Relationship. They was like this. Adam gets the woman, she do whatever she do. He was ready to lie to God over her.
I'm glad you brought this up. I'm gonna tell you something even deeper. This is about why men don't be wanting that woman to be about that pussy. Since the beginning of time, they painted women or pussy or the womb in a negative connotation, starting with Adam and Eve.
Mm-hmm.
Men is men, and men don't do shit they don't want to do, including him. Okay, and if
Right.
he didn't want the pussy, he wouldn't have went for it. So why does the blame have to be? Oh, she came looking just magnificent and beautiful, and because she was looking so tempting, so tantalizing, he just couldn't compose himself, and he just had to dip in that temptation. You know, it's really her fault because she was just looking too beautiful. That's how they play us.
Yeah.
You look too beautiful. It's your fault that you look good. Because why would you be looking good and won't give me no pussy? That just don't make sense.
Because I just want to look good.
And that's why they paint the Adam and the Eve, and the Eve is the next. Why we don't downplay that men don't hold their word.
Listen, I say all the time, dude knew. He knew what was supposed to be done, what was not supposed to be done, because he had been there before her. This none of that whole don't eat the apple, none of that nonsense wasn't, oh, she tempted him. He knew it before she did. So he let her do it. He lied about knowing it. He lied about knowing it. Lied about, oh, she tempted me. Nigga, please. You knew. You fucking knew.
They always say that.
You did it for the pussy. So let's talk about some of the lines here from Wet Ass Pussy.
Oh, that's my song. I love
Beat it up, nigga, catch a charge. Yeah, they do that for pussy. Extra large and extra hard. Yeah, that's the effects of pussy.
Dicks ain't extra large or extra hard no more.
Girl, that's a side conversation. We can talk about that. Put this pussy right in your face. Swap your nose like a credit card.
They don't eat pussy no more either. They not eating pussy like they used to. This new niggas is not. The new men, they not eating pussy. It's a lot of they need to do a
rewrite on that. Okay. Hop on top. I want to ride. I do a keg of wallets inside. Spit in my mouth. Look at my eyes. This pussy is wet. Come take a dive. And then the other verse I liked was talk your shit, bite your lip. Ask for a car while you ride that dick. You ain't never gotta fuck him for a thing. He already made his mind up before he came. Now get your boots and your coat for this wet ass pussy. He bought a phone just for pictures of this wet ass pussy. Pay my tuition just to kiss me on this wet ass pussy. Now make it rain if you want to see some wet ass pussy. Now, men get very offended by words like that because that shit is true.
The man is the one who came up with the word pussy. Said because I'm gonna go to the Supreme Court about this pussy. Okay, I'm going to the Supreme Court about this pussy, y'all. Okay. Man, I researched it. It's a man that came up with the word pussy. You know why he did that? Because he got tired of saying the vagina. Give me some of that vagina. So they wanted something to be sexy, something to entice them, right? But make other women shameful, something that only men could say. So a man actually came up with the word pussy, y'all, as a form of a cat. Okay. But they were use that, and then they started using it for women because that's your cat, right?
Right. So they say.
Men started calling women's cats pussies. It was in about it was 1800. I actually have the history. I'm gonna do that on the show.
Okay.
About the history of the word pussy.
I like that. I like
and
that.
so then when women started saying, cause see then and after the men would say it, women started saying it in secret. You know, back then things were supposed to be kept in secret, so the women would get together when the men was doing men things. Men things. The women were getting together also and exploring and doing women things, and they used to say pussy in secret. Yeah, the little pussy, you know. And so then it was a secret thing, and that's why y'all have a problem with it. Know y'all history about this pussy before y'all go condemning the pussy.
Listen,
okay?
It's some powerful stuff.
Powerful, you know it. People die for it.
Abdicated their thrones, went to war, have
Committed suicide.
I didn't want to say the word.
Committed suicide. Men say, if I can't have that pussy, no
Nobody.
nigga gonna have it, and I don't want no more pussy either. Just kill her and himself. That's how strong pussy is, y'all.
Amazing. Absolutely, utterly amazing. After being in that pussy. Okay, we have like already deep dived into this topic, but let me take a second to ask who is Angie Money and what is Pussy Talk Podcast?
Angie, I am a advocate for Black women fighting cancer. And through my fight for cancer, I said, you know what? It's not fair for me to only fight for cancer women. I love all women. I want all women to know how beautiful it is to be powerful. And I came up with Pussy Talk. I used to own a spa and a recovery house, post-surgical. And when I owned the spa, I opened that spa saying I wanted to do something to make women feel beautiful. So my place was a place of serenity. It wasn't one of those, it was like an old school place. You come in, I had a section where women could gather and talk and drink, stuff like that, like old school, like when we was growing up, beauty shop vibes, and it was a nice place. One of my clients, she said, Angie, you should do a recovery house. Well, my passion was making women feel beautiful and massaging and stuff like that. It wasn't necessarily a recovery house, but I did it for financials. It made a lot of money. It was the worst thing I could do. I would be sitting in my car crying about how broken the women were and how fucked up we were over our pussy. So, and so I was like, man, we just do anything bad as pussy, and men don't give a shit how they treat us or how much they affect us. Our children are affected by our pussies. We are affected by our own mother's pussies, and it just trickles down to a empty hole in women, in ourselves. And one story that set in with me particular, there was a lady who came there. She had paid $1,700 for a plastic surgery and probably about $1,500 for her recovery home stay. Her daughters, after about a couple of days after surgery, one of her oldest daughters called and said they had a 5-day notice. She had a 5-day notice. So when her daughter kept asking her for clarity or questions about what was going on with the 5-day notice, she went and got angry at her daughter just because she didn't have no answer for her daughter. Because she hadn't spent all her money for this, right? So then she started cussing her daughter out. Then the daughter called back, we ain't got no food. So then she got a guy who's supposed to be watching the house or watching over the kids or overseeing over the kids. She sent him to get them some money for some food. He gave the daughter $100. Now the daughter is there with 2 or 3 other children. So $100 is kind of
not going to last very long.
She get mad at her daughter. I hear her and that's asking her daughter, why did you take $100 from him? You know why she did that? Because now you trying to say that your daughter is trying to fuck this man or that your man is trying to fuck your daughter. And this is why women and daughters, why the mothers always put the daughters out, because when you get to puberty, young ladies, when you don't think that the reason why your mama kicked you out is your fault. It's not. It's your mama fucking insecurities within herself. When we get to puberty, we are no longer our mother's daughter. We are our mother's competition. Why? Because we are then competing for the same men. And guess what? Your mama is a washed up pussy and a wore out pussy and a bit of toe up pussy. So what they want that fresh pussy, right? So now you your mama competition. So your mama said, you ain't finna be in my house. Let my man look at you. You can get the fuck out. You ain't even did nothing but just grew up. And if your mother is weak and insecure, she'll use that. Right. She did that to her daughter and said, why would you take $100? I'm saying $100, ain't no for no damn 3 damn kids, bitch. She's 17. She must have eat $100 in a day. And so after she did that, the gas started calling, she cussing him out, she cussing everybody else. She was so much. Then all she could say was nothing about when she called me in her room to talk to me. She didn't have nothing to say about her kids being damn near homeless, them hungry, the nigga that was in there talking shit to her. She literally cried and said, I done spent all my money on this and my body still look fucked up. I went to the crowd and I just cried. Because I said, damn, she thinking this shit finna change her fucking life. It ain't gonna change nothing. She still fucked up.
Yeah, because it's all in the head. It's not the physical appearance.
When I got out of there, I said, nah, she was so fucked up, the people, when nobody didn't pick up, she didn't even have enough money to catch an Uber home. I drove her home. It was a long ride, and it was a snowstorm, but I said, no. Your ass is getting in my car, and the conversation we're going to have is from woman to woman. Don't give a fuck if you leave me a fucking review. The shit I done saw and heard here, I don't even give a fuck. We got to fucking talk. And I came back, and I had closed my spa because I was going through cancer, and I only had the one location now. And then I had the vaginal steam chairs from my spa. And I told my assistant, when the ladies come here, I want them to try to at least have something in here to just be a little bit better. I said, we is fucked up by our pussies, and I want to talk about it. So I literally came up with Pussy Talk in the back of my recovery house, talking to the ladies. So it's controversial topics between men and women. Surrounded by how we are prisoners to the pussy, either our own pussy, the one who had us, or one who hurt us, either through relationships or friendships.
That is extremely deep because it is extremely factual. Whether we are cognizant of our experience and how and the connection to pussy or not, it's just facts. It is very much facts. I mean, when you say the hurt from, say, friends, family, I'm proud to say I have a really good relationship with my mom, with my sister, but my mom didn't necessarily have a really good relationship with her mom. And, they're good today, but I think a lot of my relationship with my mother is because of what she didn't have in her relationship with her mother.
Yes.
So, my family literally, my mom is literally, I think maybe, the community is big, but she's in here in the neighborhood about a mile away. When I'm done with you, I'm going over there. That's like where I go in the summer. That's where I go on the weekends. And I know I've been shortchanging y'all on my summer pool pics. My bad. So sorry.
Yes, because this is a beautiful community.
But, it's that I value that relationship. And that relationship is why I'm also very comfortable in my skin. My mom talked to me about pussy. Wrote a book with my mom and my sister called You Can't Get a Racehorse Out of a Mule. And some of the things my mother used to say to me is, you need to understand the power of the pussy. Too many pussies in the kitchen ain't no good. Sex, she thought sex was a superpower.
It is.
And you see this person because that's what I grew up with. Like literally, she said the things and encouraged me to be comfortable and confident and to own my pussy. We talked about this at the top of the conversation. They don't want us to own it. They don't want us to understand its power or value.
And that's the thing. Women don't value pussy. And because women don't value pussy, that's why I got the book Pussy Power. That's why I got my show. If women knew the value in the pussy, men would value it. But because women don't value ourselves, why would a man value us? We can't ask for something that we don't give ourselves. And that's not to say that even the people who think you're not fucked up, all y'all don't value y'all pussy either. We don't. Y'all don't be valuing y'all pussy because if y'all did, y'all fuck less. And y'all out here doing a lot of fucking. And so, however, I am a very sexual being. I'm open with my sexuality. I love me some sex. Okay, I'm trying to think. Whoa. I'll be home tomorrow.
Look,
Anyways, because if women knew that it was a superpower, think about it.
mm-hmm.
You could damn near in the middle of sex get a nigga to do anything.
Which
Okay, what she say? Repeat it. What she said.
She said,
"Come on with it."
Hold on. Which one?
It's the bottom part. I remember all the stuff right there. It's up in there somewhere.
Now,
what is she asking for the stuff?
Okay.
Get
Talk
on
your
there.
shit, bite your lip, ask for a car while you ride that dick. You ain't never gotta fuck him for a thing. He already made his mind up before he came.
He know if he gonna pay for that pussy or not. He know if he paying for that pussy. He ain't paying for that pussy that everybody fucking. Read the rest. He's about some more stuff.
She said, read the rest. Now get your boots and your coat for this wet ass pussy. He bought a phone just for pictures of this wet ass pussy. Pay my tuition just to kiss me on this wet ass pussy. Now make it rain if you want to see some wet ass pussy.
Now I'm gonna tell you why y'all gonna say, I ain't paying for no pussy. I wouldn't pay for no pussy. That's a lie, because OnlyFans is the #1 pussy seller. Okay? OnlyFans is the top job right now. Okay? It's because everybody paying for pussy. So stop saying, we ain't paying for no pussy. We pay for, yes, y'all do. That's why OnlyFans is selling pussy. They the top. And the thing is that, you know what? You get arrested for prostitution, but OnlyFans is legal. Why? Y'all never asked that question? Why y'all get arrested for selling your pussy on your own and OnlyFans is legal? It's because they can't tax it. They don't really give a fuck about you selling your pussy. They just want to make sure they can tax
Get that money.
You can go on there and do as many OnlyFans, as much porn, much as sex, fuck on there, nigga in, nigga out. But you better fill out your 1099 form. And you better make sure you report all your extra shit too. And the reason why they arrest people for prostitution is because how do we know how much money you made? Because we can't count your johns. No. We don't know what you charge them.
Exactly.
So therefore, you ain't like, it's really about the money.
It's always
You're not
about
paying
the
your
money.
taxes on your pussy. And we can't have you out here selling that shit and not giving us our proper chop. But we can take your finger and we can sell that. That's because we're going to make all the profit. But we be damned if you sell something that actually belongs to you. How dare you?
Facts.
That's how powerful that shit is, that they don't want you to sell some shit that actually belongs to you.
Yeah. And so I have on more than one occasion done shows that highlight the fact that women are basically not allowed to be in charge of themselves. I mean, there are laws, literal laws on the books that say women have to get permission of their husband to cut their hair. There are laws that say you can only have, I forget how many it is, dildos in Texas.
In China, you can only have, 2 children?
Yeah.
2 children, anything over that, they coming and killing them or taking them and selling them. Really,
it's appalling.
What about the clit? There's a law where they actually remove your clitoris because they said your vagina is not for you to get pleasure. That's for the men to get pleasure only.
Right. And for reproduction.
Mm-hmm.
Reproduction. So that's an African thing. Yeah. It is mind-boggling. And it's, again, I'm saying, I'm glad you bring up those things, because it goes to show you it is not an American thing. It is not a North American thing. This is a worldwide, we are going to control women. We are going to control what you do, how you do it, what you say, what you look like, all of that. All of that. And especially in Middle Eastern countries, where when women get together and try to express their independence, they are literally killed on the spot.
Because they don't have jail there. They don't have a jail.
And because it's a part of their culture, there is no, you're getting in trouble for having killed your wife for whatever disobedience.
There is no jail. Yeah. Whoever had the money make the rules there. When I went a few years, I went to the Emirates. And my tour guide, he was saying, oh, there's the courthouse, there's the this, and there's the that. So I'm inquisitive. I said, where's the jail for the people? Because usually here is the courthouse is the jail. He said, what is that? I don't understand. I said, what do they keep the people who commit the crimes? He said, oh, no, we don't have no crime. It's 0% crime rate. I said.
And you know that's a lie.
I said, 0% crime rate. How does that happen? Because I never saw no shit like that. He said because punishment is so harsh that nobody actually commits a crime because it's not worth the punishment.
Oh.
Which is, I said, so what if in the event somebody just say, you know what, YOLO, I'm just gonna go ahead and just take one for the team. I'm just gonna do some crime today. He said, He said, well, in that case, and somebody does that, because at first he said, they wouldn't do that. I said, but what if? What if, I just want to do that? Just say, fuck it. I'm just going to commit it. He said, they will send them back to the country. I said, well, you already told me that 70% of the people here are not actually from here. They actually are from Pakistan and they come here for work and they're on like a work visa and that they can barely only afford to go home once a year.
Wow.
So if you kick them out, how they get back home?
Guess they're going to have to work it out.
He said, he said, Angie, the ruler makes the decisions on what happened if you commit the crime. And that's just really, I said, oh, okay. So
it's hard. Like, there was that movie where they said it's hard out here for a pimp. No, it is hard out here for a pussy.
It's so hard having a pussy. I got the damn that need a gun when I step outside. They be, pussy, give it to him. Let me touch it. Let me rub it. I be telling my best friend, she on here watching. I said, we here was joking about, I got to show you the video. I said, it's hard out here for the pussy when you're trying to get this money for the rent. And then they was so why we gotta help you with your rent? You want the pussy homeless?
Right.
Okay.
Even though I know you'll fuck the homeless pussy, but you don't want it to be homeless.
That's a whole nother episode.
Yeah.
I saw that too. Just recently. She live in a hotel. Okay.
All right. Let me try to bring Lorenzo in here to participate in this conversation. But people, they done changed up how my shit works, and I gotta figure out. He gonna be in here, and Angie, we might have to squeeze up. Let's see. Okay, we'll just squeeze up. There we go. Okay, wait, hold on. That's Lorenzo. We're gonna put that right there. So, Lorenzo, you've been here listening to Angie and I talk about that pussy. And
Yeah, been listening.
That voice, y'all, Lorenzo got a voice that say, give me the pussy. I'm telling that to my fans. His name Lorenzo. Go ahead, Lorenzo.
and you got years of experience in pussy. I mean, what are your thoughts from the man's perspective?
On what exactly?
Pussy.
It's real accurate.
Pussy.
How many years of experience you got in the pussy, Lorenzo? This for the people that's listening. They want to know. And I want to know.
We'll get it close to almost 50 years in that.
That's a lot of experience.
Well, what I will say is, what is true is if you don't respect yourself, you will never earn any respect. And that's a major problem now. And society now has disrespected the women so much that a lot of them have, disrespected themselves. And that will always be a problem. But there is power there. And for a lot of guys these days who don't even talk to their fathers or older, they have no concept of anything. They're so weak-minded anyway. So there are lost cause out there.
So when you say who don't talk to their fathers or their elders, what is it that their father or elder is going to teach them about the pussy?
Well, back in different generations, you learned how to talk. You learned how to...
What you learn how to talk to? Let me hear. Say that.
I know.
Learn how to understand, how to ask questions.
For what?
How to learn how to please.
Don't say Lorenzo. You learn how to talk to the pussy.
And you learned how to talk to it.
What's it? That's it. Don't call it no it, y'all. Oh, now for real.
That's right. Get comfortable while we do some talking here.
Who you talking to?
Angie,
these days there's no communication now. No one talks to anybody anymore. So, and the respect factor, in my opinion, is just out the window. And that's one of the major problems at this point.
So let me ask you a question, Lorenzo. We were earlier talking about the things that people and I'm gonna say people because the world we live in now, same sex, same problems, right? So pussy is pussy no matter who's getting into the pussy. Same problems happen no matter who it is. But the idea that people will do things for the pussy, and we'll talk specifically about men, but I still say it's a universal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, from a man's perspective, when you hear a woman say things like that, what are your thoughts? What are your what is your feeling on that? What is your experience with that?
A lot of that is true,
Wait,
especially if you're a man.
pause. Pause. Say it again. Say it again.
I said a lot of that is true.
Did y'all hear that?
That
Say it
yeah,
again.
that
I
a
don't
lot
think
of
they heard you.
Real
Say it again.
man.
Say it
Oh,
again.
yeah, Lorenzo. He said it's true. The pussy is powerful, okay? And they will do and pay for the pussy. He said it's true. This is the man someone else.
Okay, so go ahead.
we got that part down.
We got that cleared up. Yeah.
All right. Well, for a lot of men, they are weak to it, and they will pay for it in many ways. But if you're not even, true with yourself as a true man,
Mm-hmm.
you don't stand a chance with it.
Or broke.
See, you can forget about that at that point. But there's so many weak-minded men out here that they're controlled by anything, and that's one
They
of the
broke
most powerful
Lorenzo,
things
too.
in the world.
Mm-hmm.
They broke. A lot of men, like, okay, and I date more, a little bit older than me because you guys come from a different generation, right? This is the thing. A lot of guys are trying to be aspiring rappers, content creators, OnlyFans model things, and they really don't have a real fucking job. And so they broke because ain't nobody selling drugs no more because they all own drugs. And so they not working anymore because everything is no work, right? And so they don't have a lot of money. Back when I grew up, men had trades and actually had, men were different, They knew that was their responsibility, protecting the environment. That don't mean that's even if you got 3, 4, 5 women. That's why Papa Joe had grandma at home and Sally Mae down the street. Nobody didn't have no issues, and everybody bills got paid, and everybody pussy got laid. And everybody, he got the daughter over there down the street. When you show up at the fruitery, everybody had already knew. Anybody had no complaints. But men can't afford women. And so because they can't afford them, they want to downplay them. And that's not even just financial. Again, even if they can't afford them in the physical, in the mental, they want to minimize it so that it can get it for how they can afford it. So men aren't working, and men just aren't even, men anymore. They want the internet and all of this technology has taken men away from being men. Men don't even approach me. And I've had men that say, I saw you out the other day. Why the fuck would you not speak to me, then message me on the fucking internet?
Wait.
No,
Wait. That right there. How many times, Lorenzo? He likes to point this out, where we'll be out somewhere and later on somebody will say, I saw you at Exotica. You looked busy, so I didn't want to say anything.
I was working. You part of work, nigga.
But
get your ass over here about one of these pictures.
My thing is, if you wanted to speak, why not walk up and wait your minute to speak, as opposed to sending me that message on social?
They don't know how to approach women anymore. They don't know because the internet has allowed them to not have a face. They got the blank pictures on the profile, the avatar pictures, a card picture. They don't know how to approach women. It's because men don't love themselves either, ladies. And the reason why they don't want y'all to love y'all is they not liking themselves either. They not healthy. They mentally strained and messed up. The diets that they're eating. And then, even though men back then, like Lorenzo's generation, eat meat and stuff like that, it was healthier. They didn't eat a lot of restaurant food. They didn't drink a lot. Now you got these men hookah this, drinking that, drugs this. Their sex is not that good anymore because of their lifestyle and their diet, and they don't look good physically. They don't speak well or strong, and they know if they speak to a woman such beautiful like yourself, they got to be sounding like Lorenzo, because if they don't sound like nigga, if you don't get I don't know what you is, non-binary, everything, whatever, I'm not sure. But I need me a man who sound like that. Whoa, that's my man, y'all. He calling me. Y'all heard that? And they don't. And so therefore they don't approach us because they don't know how to, because they can't afford us. And that ain't got nothing to do with money. So then they inbox us.
And then you want to, okay. I have so many friends who say they get the dick pics, they get these rude comments, and they get all these things. And I'm always like, is there something wrong with me? That doesn't happen in my mailbox like that.
I just got one last week. It was a nice one, but it should have came with a Zelle or a Cash App. Because other than that, I don't know what he wanted me to do with that, but send that to my friend and laugh.
Well, I always take the position that I think part of why I don't get any of that is because I also give off you better not send that shit to me.
I don't know what the fuck make them think I said it. I stay saying no romance, no fight, no finance, no I don't know why would you even send me something talking about some what you trying to do, get to know me, then send a request for me on a date. All that hey beautiful, I get 1,000 hey beautifuls. You better stand out in the fucking crowd. So I don't know what they think that. I don't know why they thought this.
You know why? Because a lot of it goes back to what you just said. They're so used to the foolishness and the easiness of the mini vids, the clips for sale, the OnlyFans, the loyal fans. It is literally, listen, if you've got an account on Twitter, you can see whatever it is you need to see.
They say Twitter porn, like porno.
Yes,
somebody told me Twitter is. I have a Twitter, but I don't be on there. They say Twitter is worse than Pornhub.
Well, I wouldn't say it's worse, but it's easy. It's you chatting with your friend over here, and it's you watching close up dick going into pussy.
They say
It is, and it's funny because if you're a person with a very strong Twitter account, which like I have a lot of fans on Twitter. I go over to Instagram. I don't even know what I did to get my Instagram account shut down, but I was at like 12,000, and they accused me of soliciting. And I'm like, I know very well.
They give me that like that all the time.
I know very well not to do anything outrageous on Instagram. So a majority of my Instagram photos would be me smoking cigars. It would be me on at Exotica, but making sure it's just me. It would be me at the pool. Oh my God, tons of pictures of me at the pool on my old account. Very few were suspect, but never. Once did I say, even when I was doing my custom videos, I wasn't even selling that on Instagram.
I had a video from just breast cancer showing my titty with no nipple, and I got blocked for 30 days.
Dude,
breast cancer, literally.
See what I'm saying? Back to they try to control that pussy. I just want to, if you think they're not, ladies, seriously, I want you to evaluate the things that are said and done, whether it's overt or covert. There are a lot of things that are controlling of our pussy. I mean, the biggest one we've got going right now is about abortion and birth control. Folks trying to tell you when, where, and how
you can have a baby.
You can manage your reproductive system.
Well, now they really trying to take away from the whole woman thing with this. What is a cis woman? It's either a woman or a woman. We're not going to go there too much, but they trying to take womanhood away from woman. I hate it. I'm going to war about these pussies. And I do mean I'm going to Supreme Court about this pussy. I'm going to die right now for these pussies. I promise you that. For sure, for sure.
So, Lorenzo.
Hey, Lorenzo, just say pussy for me. Just go on here. Give me that. I ain't had none in a minute.
Pussy.
Thank you. All right, girl, what are you doing here in Atlanta?
So I came here to start off my book tour. I have my signing today at Lit Diaries in Atlanta. It's from 2 to 5. And then I came here to see you.
Wait, did you say from 2 to 5?
I'm all gotta leave.
Yeah. Okay. All right. She gonna be there in due time. I promise. But I wanted to gift you.
Oh, thank you.
So,
what you got?
This is your first gift.
I love gifts. trying to make the pussy wet.
Sure no. I want to make it drip.
I don't got no panties on.
Yeah.
Girl, and I gotta go somewhere.
That's not my problem.
I got my pussy towel though.
There you go.
Oh, that's a bad bitch right there. I mean, that's good.
So y'all know I do the sparkle.
And they know.
And there was something that something I saw of you on social. I can't even think of what it was. And I thought cat eye white. And then these are technically clear crystals.
But they kind of give them pink.
Yeah, that's because of the iridescence in general. I just had to do this for Angie.
I'm gonna have to do me a sexy video for y'all on this.
And then
they got me feeling sexy. Thank you. Oh, big money right here. Oh, thank you.
You are welcome. I remembered I had an extra.
Money fan?
When we were sitting here, I pulled out my money fan, and Angie let Lorenzo know she needed a money fan too. And it occurred to me, wait, I got another one.
You did a good job with that, Lorenzo.
We're gonna have to look out for it.
That's why I like them older gentlemen. See, they know how to take care of the pussy. These little young things, they can't do nothing with this pussy.
Look, right now, this dress, this bra, that's him.
Mm-hmm. Who over here got the pussy vibrating? Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
All right, so tell them again where you're going to be.
I'm going to be at Lit Diaries in Atlanta from 2 to 5. And then tonight I will be somewhere looking at somebody's daddy. And I mean anybody daddy that's single.
Might be options.
It better be because I'm single, so I explore some options always. I'm not with one until he make it clear.
You heard that here on Casey at Night. So I want a big shout out to the PussyTalk podcast crew. Right now we got low batteries, so if you ain't seeing us,
sorry.
Thank you for having been here while we was doing our thing, talking about the pussy. And I'm going to take the time to rewatch this because I never rewatch my show. But I'm taking the time to rewatch this so I can count up how many times we have said the word pussy.
Pussy, 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 pussy.
And that includes the 3 times that Lorenzo said it because it all counts.
Right.
You like my pink top Jason?
Just a second. Let them know about those trophies behind you for that ASN award that you
Okay,
won.
okay, yeah, real quick. So the poster right there, that is my ASN Lifestyle magazine cover from March of 2022. And right there, where I'm pointing, that is my award for Best Cover of 2022, bitches.
And that's fire, too.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
That's fire as fuck.
Yeah, I'm very proud of that. Listen, the proper undergarment is a magic wonder.
I don't wear them no more. I just do me a little cover.
Well, if they did that,
they only did this because cancer.
Nonetheless, if
you ain't wrong, them still some nice. Them titties tittying.
Oh, I'm not mad at them. I inherited these joints. This is genetics right here.
Look, you have to excuse me.
This is genetics, and if you know me, you know they're always here, and then I put my corset on, and they go up here.
And then it's the other side is somebody's mouth. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all.
Please don't apologize. Don't apologize. Thank you for the congrats. Whoop, whoop. Thank you. You don't understand. I got nominated for 5 awards. That was the one that meant the most to me. And I only won.
Nominated is beautiful.
Well, last year I got nominated for 5 awards and didn't win anything. The year before that, I got nominated for 2 awards and won both the 2 that I got nominated for. So
then this year you're gonna get nominated for the 2. And win the 2.
Look. I don't even have to get nominated anymore at this point. I mean, I will end up getting nominated, I'm sure, but that cover and the award I got for it, it's like everything to me. I'm like so tickled by that. But anyway,
I'm excited. I was nominated for top podcast in
Chicago. Listen. Oh, wait, we got to get you nominated on this stuff.
Cool.
So I'm gonna let y'all know in advance. We're gonna get her nominated next year in the podcast category. And we're going to make her win in the podcast category. I'll tell you all my tips and tricks when that time comes. But in the meantime, as it has been said here, let's go. All right, y'all. Thank you so much.
For the, what is it? The Pussy Talk podcast.
The who, Lorenzo, say it one time for me.
Pussy Talk podcast.
I like how Lorenzo talks to the pussy. You doing a good job. She just second that with that.
Thank you to the Pussy Talk podcast crew. Appreciate you being out there managing the stuff, keeping the folks out there and informed. Yeah, they like how you say pussy, 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 pussy. Wait, what movie was that? It was Grace Jones, and it was Eddie Murphy movie.
It was Boomerang.
Thank you. It's one of my.
Strange.
Where she said pussy, pussy.
I gotta go, boo.
Yes. Okay. All right. So, thank you everybody for being here. Love you so much for supporting the show. My girl Angie Money, and basically, as soon as I find my outro, we are out. Oh wait, hold on. I can't go without. Yay! Love the love. All right, y'all. Enjoy your weekend.
Bye.
See you. Bye.